Alrighty. Hi, Tracy. Okay, sorry. I'm. I don't know. I guess I was a little leery on doing this. I kind of cut a certain part of my life off, and you know what? I guess that's not a good part of my healing process, is it, to cut something off instead of dealing with it. And I don't mean necessarily having bad memories about you in high school. In all honesty, I remember you, but I don't remember high school. Like I said, it's something I've put a block off. Because yeah, they weren't my best years. Yeah, a lot of things happened, and but anyway. Uh, Ooh, so you're feeling a little lost. Okay. Um, I won't get into my whole life story too much, other than just where I am now and how I got here, I guess. It's just one of those things, Hunt, research. If you feel lost, just jump into something. I looked into right away, I tried to find a spirituality within myself, and I knew I wasn't Catholic. I haven't been Catholic for a very long time. But I needed to find out where I was and where I fit in, and I just really was not happy with myself. I became a very angry, bitter person. In all honesty, how I ended up married twice. I'm This is my second marriage, very happily married still, 13 years together with husband number two and last one, and it's great. Sorry, I'm also, yes, I have a Okay, so I have to do this quick. I have an appointment at 9:30 coming in. So where was I going? Where was I going? Yeah. So I just knew I needed to change who I was for me to be happy with this new circumstance I found myself in. I am disabled. I am disabled. I suffer from chronic back pain. I have degenerative disc disease in three of my lower lumbars. I have lordosis of the spine, which is just getting worse and worse and worse. Well, worse and worse and worse. I guess it can be worse, but for me, the pain is getting worse instead of better. So, yes, it can always be worse, but it is, you know, every since the 3 years that this has happened to me, it's gotten to be quite, yeah. So, with that being said, I needed to find myself and how I was able to deal with this new deck that I've been dealt. I kind of always known I was could see things and feel things. I think that was one of my biggest problems growing up, was because I could and didn't understand it and didn't know what to do with it, and it scared the crap out of me. Okay, 8 years old, you're seeing dead people. Okay, so uh, with that, yeah, a lot of messed up childhood from that, and then so I just kind of went back, and I don't know, I really don't know how I first picked up I always had a tarot deck, and I lost it somewhere in our move from our last house to this house. I lost it somewhere in that move, and we bought this house 9 years ago, so eh. um, but I don't know, I just my daughter we went to Indigo. She bought me a tarot deck, and off I was to the races. And now have a YouTube channel. I don't have a huge following. I have 300 and some people, but you know what? They depend on my readings. They look forward to them, and so you know what? That makes me feel that little bit more important, and that's how I'm helping. So I found my way for me to give back, for me to feel. I guess I'm trying to right a lot of wrongs in my life, and if I can do that by trying at helping somebody through theirs, then so be it. So I guess I just felt like, why me? Why did this happen to me? Why am I like this, and why am I like that, and why do I have this ache, and why do I have that pain, and it just got to a lot of self pity, and there's always somebody out there that's that is worse off than I am. So that is just the way I looked at things now. That um, yes, I would focus on myself first and foremost. It's all about me, and that's the number one thinking. That is where, and it's hard to get into that frame of thought because it feels selfish. At first, it feels selfish, but you cannot help anybody else if you're not in a good place yourself. Okay, so first and foremost, we need to get you on the right path to getting your headspace and your spirituality right. And what we need to remember with all of that, to get yourself in that type of situation and that type of alignment, we need to have our head, heart, and gut all line up and all feel good. If all three of those aren't in the same zone, then nothing is going to feel right. In all honesty, listen to your gut, because your gut's the one that's going to keep you on the right path. Okay, your head can think too logically, your heart can think too emotionally, but when it comes to your gut kind of lets you know what is what. Okay, so I'm not sure exactly what has happened with you. I do want to say this is the second time I've tried to do this for you. The first time, I don't know, I just didn't get into the reading very, like, it just, the message didn't seem to come through quite as clear as I wanted it to. Um, and I have to say as well that before a new moon, I'm finding, as I write in my journal, now that the new moon has passed, it was last night here. Now that it has passed, I seem to be clearer again. But anytime before a new moon, about a couple of days before a new moon, I tend to be scrambled and disorientated. So, as again, part of my growing, I'm realizing and learning, always learning, don't ever stop learning. It doesn't matter, like, oh my goodness, the courses that I have taken, um, landscape and landscape and gardening. You want your yard planned out, I can do that. Okay, down to spec. All right. Photography, I've taken photography. Of course, I had my own photography business. I had my own interior painting company, High Roller Painting Limited. Thank you very much. It's still under me, although that it is dismantled and nothing's happened there for quite a few years. What else have I done? I had my own photography company. I mentioned that. It started as For You Photography, and then it went into Tracy Bedard Photography. I specialized in boudoir for plus size women, where it's not usually what everybody is comfortable. And so I did that, and also specialized in doing the type of pictures that not your normal photographer would be comfortable doing. Like, I had some, men come over and they wanted pictures for their wives, and, that sort of thing. Very open sexually. My husband and I are swingers. We're very happy in this lifestyle, and it keeps us happy. And no, it's not cheating. It's never done without each other being present. So whatever it is, yeah, very open, honest about that, and that's also helped me grow into who I am. Okay, it's being open and being enjoying life and living for the moment, and because yeah, what happened yesterday is done. It's over. You can't take it back. You can't take back yesterday. Okay, you can learn from it. You can reflect on it, but you can't take it back. You can't change it. All you can change is your perspective of it. Okay, and that's where it's like, that's where I had my, like, wow, yeah, it's true. I keep reliving it. Why am I keep reliving these bad things in my brain? Why do I want to do that to myself? Why do I want to waste that energy whenever I can be putting it to so much better good, like happier moments? I've got two beautiful grandbabies. I have five daughters. I have two of my blood, and two of my husband's, and one recent adopted. My youngest. Okay, you're going to hear me talk about my youngest daughter in some different aspects. Let me just say, my two daughters I still call my youngest, and then my husband's two daughters I still call my youngest. So when I'm talking about my youngest and girlfriend, that is his youngest daughter, and her girlfriend both live here, and his oldest daughter lives here with my two grandbabies, and they're kind of, well, other than the daughter, she's 17, so she's, still underage. But my his older daughter, she's here to help with me. I've had a few falls, so yeah, so she lives upstairs in our house. I live, my husband and I, we live downstairs in our basement. Now, make it's a basement, yes, but we have like a walkout to the backyard, great big patio doors. Like it's really mini. It's an apartment. It's a two-bedroom apartment. That's what it is. So we're quite comfortable right now, but we are selling in about a year and a half. We live in Cambridge, which is an hour outside of Toronto, heading west. Okay, and Toronto's coming. I don't know if you listen to the news. I don't like what's happening in our area with the crime rate and everything that is heading this way. Toronto is getting too close, and it's not comfortable. I'm a country girl. Bush girl, anywhere other than the city. So yeah, we are selling. We're getting out of Dodge while the going is good, and yeah, we're gonna tiny house it. Why? Why do we need to have $750,000 in a house? Why? Why? When we can have that money put aside and do so much better things. But I'm 47 years old. My body is falling apart. He is 48 years old. He's already had spinal fusion. Okay, our physical limitations are coming down quicker, more so than your average Joe. Okay, so we're at a time now. We want to enjoy our lives, and so that's what we're doing. So again, this in itself is all part of the growing process, and coming into thinking of you, first and foremost. Okay, it's one of those things. My ex-mother-in-law told me this once, and now it makes sense. Whenever you get a paycheck, before you pay any bill, before you buy any food, doesn't matter, you take some of that, doesn't matter whether it's $20, $50, $100, whatever it is that you can afford, okay, um, and put that aside. Make sure that that gets put aside before anything, because you pay you first. Okay, you pay you first, because if you can't get out and work, if you're not rested and relaxed and a good frame of thought, you're not going to give a good work day, and that's not going to end up good on you in the end. So make sure you pay you first, and that goes in all aspects of your life, whether it be spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally, everything. You fix you first. Okay, so I don't know if that is kind of the information you were looking for. I don't do well on phone calls. I'm sorry. That is my anxiety with, and especially somebody from high school, because I don't do chit chat. It's my anxiety. It's my own stigma, my own thing that I suffer from, that I live with, especially these past few years since I've become such a homebody. Like, I can't drive anymore. I get these because of the pain. They say it's not my nerves. They say it's all muscular now. Um, I get these spasms, and I can't drive. Like, whether they're caused from up here or just anxiety or whatever the hell it is. I can't drive, so that can be kind of dangerous when I'm driving. All of a sudden, I get a spasm and I can't move my right leg. Yeah. So yeah, I haven't driven in over 2 years now, and then yeah, so I've become quite the homebody, and this is what I do through video. Um, I do have a few that have come to the house once I'm comfortable, and well, pandemic now, but most often it's done via this way, and my internet connection isn't the best to do face to face. It's very choppy. It's very, I find it very hard, but I have done that. And so, yeah, as part of the whole phone call and chatting with you, I don't like chit chat. I don't like reminiscing. I don't like, oh, how you doing? Unless it's a face to face, I just don't like person to person. Not, I just don't like it. You can even ask my mother. I don't talk to my mother. I don't call my mother. I'll text her. Okay, hey, how you doing today, mom? And I know it's sad, but it's something I'm dealing with, and as soon as I can get back into therapy, we'll figure that out. Yeah, sometimes I need outside, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so Tracy, let's see. Let's see. I'll give you a little bit of a mini right now, just because my time frame has, I've chit chatted a little bit more than I planned on, I guess. See, this is where I do well. There's no interruptions. I can just say my piece, because, yeah, in all honesty, my brain and my memory kind of. So if I left mid sentence, just send me a text and I'll see if I can remember what it was. What I'm doing now is just trying to line up with you here. Um, oh yeah, talking about courses. Yeah, I'm a master Reiki healer, a life coach. I'm in the process of doing my modern applied psychology. Hold on a sec. I think. Oh, there we go. Okay. I wanted to. I want before I forget, which happens a lot. I when I tried to do this for you earlier. Now I say earlier, I mean earlier on this week. I think I tried Tuesday, um, and it just didn't work out. But I had a vision of a couple, two people, um, standing beside motorcycles. The gentleman was a tall, I want to say slender, but a little bit big in the front area, if you know what I'm saying. Where he's wearing a black leather vest with one of those like little beanie type things on the top of his head. She's wearing, I want to say, a white sweater, and I can't distinguish if it's a white sweater with a black vest or a white sweater with black. Um, but they're both wearing jeans and they're standing beside motorcycles. Can you tell me if that means anything to you? Um, yeah, it has stuck with me, which is odd because yeah, my memory is like a sieve. I am so many medications. Plus, I am a heavy cannabis. I'm a chronic. Um, I'm prescribed 3 grams a day, so I don't know if you smoke and you have any idea how much that is. I go through about an ounce a week. So yeah, I'm chronic for my pain. I don't like taking outside medication, chemical medication. I do take them because I have no choice. I don't want to see what my life would be like without them if I'm living with this much pain on them. So, but I do not take Percocets unless absolutely necessary. And other than that, it's just my handful of meds 3 times a day, all for pain. Love it. So, let's see. I don't know how many cards I'm going with right now. They're gonna let me know because, in all honesty, I don't feel like I've got control of this reading. I really feel like it's from them. Queen of Cups. This is you're going to go on the right path. I know that. Oh yes, yes. Okay. Um, okay. We need to watch. Okay. 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 You're going to be all right, sweetheart. Okay. Queen of Cups. You're going to. Okay. You're going to. This is what we're starting from day one. Okay. You're going to start that journey within yourself because you know you believe in yourself enough to do it. Okay, You haven't given up on anything yet. You still have enough strength in you to say, yes, I am going to start this journey now. I'm not going to tomorrow. I'm going to start this journey now, and it's going to work wonders for you. You're going to see, even after a short while, like it's not going to take long. Like I'm seeing within, by Christmas time, things are going to do a shift for you. Okay, November to January, I've gotten a time stamp in here. Okay, things are going to do a shift for you as long as you flick that switch in your brain and get out of I don't know into I know. Okay, you know where you're going. You've got that plan in place. You've known it all along. Okay, it might have gotten lost a little bit, but you have a plan, you have a dream, you have a goal. You need to focus on that and get to it. Okay, never mind of, oh, I'm sad, or oh, I don't know. Sorry, I say it like it is. Okay, get yourself up, and as I say, pick up your big girl pants and get moving. Okay, you have a lot of firsts coming up, a lot of firsts. Open your eyes to them and enjoy them, embrace them, let them come in. Okay, I kind of feel like there's been some opportunities that have already arisen that you've declined on just because you didn't feel like you were in the right headspace for it. Okay, don't decline anymore. Force yourself to get out there and go, because you're going to find out you're going to have a lot of fun. Okay, Four of Wands. Again, there's a fire under there. Okay, you see that? There's that fire in the middle. Fire is fueling you now. Now you've got this, okay, yeah, this isn't that hard. I can do this. Okay, this also represents four walls of protection. You're going to come into a place, but it's going to involve a move, and it's going to involve some saving of pennies. Okay, I don't see you staying where you are. Ten of Pentacles has come up. I'm seeing that there's things that aren't working for you there. Okay, you're not in the right place for you. It's too draining. There's too much of a, I almost feel like a pull on you that's keeping you down and keeping you ground, not even grounded. It's like stepped on. Okay, you need to get out of where you are, and I know that's like, oh, that's easier said than done. Yes, I know it is. I know it is. Trust me, I know it is. Okay, but with the right time, the right patience, Six of Pentacles is letting me know that you need to really hold back on everything that you're giving. And that's in regards to monies, that's in regards to even yourself and your time. Unless it is something that will benefit you, you don't do it. Okay, yeah, you're going to hold back on the favors. You're going to hold back because you need to focus on you. You're the one that matters right now, because you know what, all these people that are coming for you now, if you don't let them know and say, no, listen, I can't do that right now, I need to focus on this, and if they're not understanding enough that you need the time for yourself, then they're not worth your time, period. Okay, so things are moving on a good direction for you. You just need to shift some of the things that you do. Okay? Learn to say no. It's not a bad thing. King of Pentacles. That's where things are going to start making a shift. Okay? That is where you're going to notice it. Okay? All along, like from day one, it's going to be noticed from other people, but you're not going to see it yet. Okay? It's going to take you a little bit. All right? The Eight of Swords. You're walking. You're walking, and it's going to be unknown, and you're going to feel like every step you take is going to be a wrong one. And you know what? Yeah, that is going to be the feeling for a little bit. I'm sorry, and it's not going to be any different, because that is how we're retraining our brain. We're retraining our brain to think about ourselves first. Trust me, you think that you're a generous person until you actually sit and think about things. Think about some things of why you do them. And in all honesty, a lot of it, none of it is for you. None of it is to help you. So yeah, you need to flip your brain and think about you. It's going to be a switch, all right? And then we have the wheel. This is this one is a great one. Okay, this one is one is showing me that you have that strength in you, that you're going to get to a point where it's going to be, I'm drawing my line in the sand, and this is the way things are going to work from now on. You have your way, I have mine. I have everything I need in this circle right here, in this wheel. This wheel is mine. Okay, I've built my four walls of protection. I've got them in this wheel now. Now I'm holding on to this and I'm ready to go roll down that mountain or up that mountain, whichever way it is, and hit every bump that's there, and I'm ready to do it. I've got that strength in me and I'm ready to do it. Now, the Eight of Cups. You're doing it. You're letting go of everything. All these empty cups right there are all stuff that you have dumped out into that river, and now you're on that journey. Now you're on that journey to your self-discovery, your everything that's going to be good about you. You're going to find you're going to spend a lot of time alone. And you know what? That is great. That is what you need to do. Write in your journal. You need prompts. Pinterest has tons of them. Journal prompts for depression, journal prompts for release. You put anything you want, and you can find how to start it on the internet. Google is great. Okay? Don't say that I don't know how. Type out the question on Google, you'll find tons of answers. So, that is not a valid excuse anymore. All right? You'll find the answers, and that's where things are going to come in for you. Ace of Cups. You're going to feel so much better. Okay, you will. You're going to feel so much better for yourself. It's going to be your cup that overfloweth. Okay, there's going to be love. There's going to be compassion. There's going to be people that are actually worried about you. And are you okay? Can I? What can I? And now I'm not saying that as a way of you're going to be sitting on a throne and people are, no, it's going to be that people are legitimately as concerned for you as you are for them. They're as they want to listen to you talk as much as you want to hear them. Okay? It's going to be a very good yin and yang type of life for yourself. Okay? Then we have the Queen of Swords. Now this is you getting ready now. You've made it. You've put yourself up in this now. I'm okay. I'm ready now. But you're still sitting in a little bit of a defense. Okay? This isn't something that will ever go away. This is something that will always stick with us. Okay? Everything that we have been through growing up, we might not think of it right away. We might not, it won't be in the forefront of our brains um, like it tends to be now. Okay, it will be back here, and every now and then it's going to come forward again. And just as long as you know that you were able to accomplish it once, to survive it once, see, that's just it. We need to stop thinking of ourselves as victims. We're not victims. We're survivors. We lived through that. And we're still sitting here. We're still sitting here. It didn't kill us. It might have punched us a little bit, knocked us down, but we picked ourselves right back up, dusting off our pants, and I'm ready to go at it again. Okay, and that's our frame of mind. That's our mentality now. Okay, and then the magician. The magician has showed himself here. Um, I'm feeling like the magician's going to be somebody that's going to really make you think. Now, this is a relationship that's come into your life, or is in your life, or is going to come into your life. But it's somebody that it might even be a she. Okay, I'm not saying it's just the masculine energy there. It's somebody that's really going to make you think. Okay, and it's going to let you know that yeah, tomorrow is another day. What happens what happened 10 seconds ago. I can't, anything I just said, well, other than not sending you the video. Yeah, I guess I can do that. But no, other than that, I can't take back what I said to you 10 seconds ago. So they're going to let you know that that's okay. You say something wrong. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you, explain it to me a little bit more? So, you know, and it's okay not to agree with everybody. We're all allowed our own opinions. And the magician's going to let you know that. I feel like the magician is going to be a really valid, a really good companion for you to have on this path. That they're going to end up being in the same space as you, and you are going to grow together. Okay? Because you're going to get into a place of calm, relaxing, of leisure. Now, I don't mean that, oh, you don't have to work again, not that type of leisure, just to the point where you don't have that wretched fist in your stomach from the moment you get up to the moment you go to sleep, and even wakes you up in the night. Okay, you don't have that thoughts in your brain that keep you pinned down from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, and sometimes through the night. You're going to have a goal, you're going to have dreams, and they're always going to be there, and there's always going to be something that you're going to put, okay, I've done this, I've made it here, now what do I want to do? And you're going to find more and more things that interest you, and more bites that you're going to want to taste at, and that is how you're coming in. That is your first step to your journey of the Queen of Cups. Okay, because that is who she is. She is somebody that wants to take a bite out of everything that life has to offer, even the sadness, even the heartache, because without that we wouldn't be who we are right now. Okay, and if we're not liking who we are right now, is where we pick our own journey. Okay, because that's where I was. I didn't like where I was, so I picked my journey, and I picked who I wanted to be, and that is who I'm becoming. And all honesty, I've got a happier family because of it. So, um, so there we are. I hope that helps you. I hope that gives you a little bit of insight, a little bit of. I just hope maybe it helps you make that first step. Okay. Um, Again, sorry for the delay. Like I said, especially when it was somebody that I knew from like high school. Like I said, my anxiety came right back up again. It was like I was that person back in high school, and yeah, it was all me. It wasn't you, and I'm very sorry. But yeah, we still have our demons to fight, right? They never go away, and every now and then there'll be a trigger, and don't think of it as a bad thing. I'm very happy you did it, and I really hope that I can help you. I really do, and I hope this does. All right, you have yourself a very good weekend, Tracy, and we'll be seeing you.